Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another Loading Artist comic stream, part 2, finale, is what I should say on this VOD. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Strike, Yoto, Ernesto, The Power, The Real Black Rose, ZipDev, 58 months.
Load high, load high.
Hey, ZipDev. How are you doing? And also, Janakis, Classic. Taruz. And hey, Sarp as well. Hello, hello. And the Real Black Rose, did I say hello to you yet? I'm not sure. I think I did. But hello. Okay, so a lot of work to do today. A lot of work. Considering it's just a 2-panel comic. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, wait. Hold the drums. Hold the drums.
Yeah, hi.
Hello. Hello. All right, let's see. We know how things left off yesterday with the comic. I wasn't quite happy with what it looked like. So I ended the stream, and now it's been like a day later. Let's see what it looks like. It looks like exactly the same. Because I've been changing things in my head. I haven't really been changing things much in the comic yet. So I'm not gonna rob you guys of the experience of seeing me change it. So why not leave it for for stream work? Why not? And I think I know what's bothering me with this comic visually a little bit at the moment. I mean, there's definitely still like some areas with the bottom here. Wait, hold on. Where's my pen? Let me turn the keyboard on here. Whoops. Okay. So like this part here. Wait. Yeah, this part here. This like shelf. Not the shelf. The frame of the window here looks a little busy with these little curvy things with the awning. Yeah, I might get rid of that. Yada yada yada. But I think the main problem was the first panel. I know we have that window here, and I was gonna have like the restaurant text backwards so you can see it's from the inside and whatever. But I think even if I added background stuff like I don't know, some buildings some building silhouettes or a little bit of greenery or something outside the window, it still looks a little like too blue. Like you don't really feel like you're inside. So now I was thinking, why not? Why not see what it looks like with a restaurant background, kind of like this, what we did for an earlier comic this year. What would that look like? I'm just gonna throw this one in. I'm not gonna use the same exact background, even though I am tempted. I won't use the exact same, but for just a proof of concept, let me see what that would look like. Let's see. This is the one of the first comics of the year that we did, and this is before I even started using that kind of grainy texture as well. So this is a little antiquated by now, but yeah, I just want to see what it looks like with those shapes and whatever. Where's the background folder? Here it is. Okay, great. These two folders. Okay, great. Select this part, copy, go over here, paste. Boom. Instant restaurant background. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, you can still see leftovers of the characters in the previous comic there, like her head. Her head is still there. That's what I get for working on the background with the foreground exposed. But already, right? That's already way better. It already feels more like, oh, you're inside, you're outside. And then I don't have to show, like, this is the... I didn't have to show, like, oh, this window is from inside looking out, and this window is outside looking in. too much. Too much confusion. So let's just drop that in. And we'll change the colors as well. I don't know if pink is the right color to go with for this one. Maybe something a bit darker, something a bit more, not mood lighting, but darker so that the page stands out more.
Just do it, we won't tell Grinspiles.
Grinspiles? Anyways, go. Thank you for the permission to copy paste. I mean, technically, if I flip it horizontally, it is 100% different. I could even flip it vertically. Now we're cooking. Wait, why does it look so weird? Why does it look so awful? Oh, weird. That looks weirdly terrible. Backwards and upside down. Huh, interesting. I'm also realizing there's this weird line over there, which I don't think was visible before. Oh, I see. It's one of these. I see. If I hide this. Yeah, see, this is a leftover line that you couldn't see before. Here it is visible. All good. But yeah, I think proof of concept works. Let's continue with this. First, we could maybe experiment with the color scheme. So let's see. I hate this. What is this music? I don't like this music. Don't like that music. Let's something a bit more upbeat. Ugh. Sarp, you've improved your drawings day to day. Congrats. I feel them since I've been reading them since 2022, and some older ones from the archive. Well, thank you very much. I do feel like the art style is always progressing, always loading. Hopefully. And every now and then I like to flick back and forth to the first comic, to the latest comic, just to make me feel better inside. Also, hey, Murdog. You were here before, but I didn't say hello to you yet. And Fire Fry, I think. And Coma Code as well. Hello, hello. Murdoch. It's like a Thatcher effect, but for a design. It looks fine one way, but horrible upside down. Thatcher effect? What's that? What's a Thatcher effect? Oh, I see. Thatcher illusion is a perceptual phenomenon where the distorted features of a face, like the inverted eyes and mouth, are much more noticeable when the face is upright than when it is inverted. Ah, I see. Right. Kind of like... Right. I don't actually know what I'm looking at over here, to be honest. Weird. Okay, they both look normal. They both look normal to me, but when you turn your head upside down, this one looks really scary. I see. Interesting. Yeah, so kind of like it's like a Thatcher effect, but for design. You're totally right. Hey, Chuck Chan, welcome back. Zipdev, what happens when the art style is fully loaded? Will you reach super artist? No, then I'll retire. Then I will retire. Job done. And then I'll start something else, like, I don't know, knitting or something. Loading. What's it? Or loading sewist? Well, what do you call someone that sews? Loading sewer? I don't know. Sewing artist? And Chuck Chan, how are you feeling about the comic? Yeah, I was just saying before that I think one of the issues I had with it is I didn't like the background of the first panel. I was so busy looking at the second panel background, I didn't realize the first panel is what was really driving me nuts. So we're experimenting with that at the moment. starting with changing maybe the color scheme a bit so it doesn't look exactly the same. Let's see if we do layer by layer. Not really liking these colors at the moment either, but bit by bit. Changing them to be a bit more warmer. Oh my god, I hate this. Hate these at the moment. And we have these lines as well, so they're still pink from the previous color. See what that would look like. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have the exact same circles and square frames of the background and stuff either. And if anything, it's kind of it's detrimental to the comic right now because it's adding this light shape here behind the page. Kind of it kind of muddies the silhouette. So if you look at it like this, instead of the silhouette being like this nice shape here, your eye is now making this little egg thing in the background part of the shape, which is not what I want to happen at all. I'm missing this contrast here and here. So I shouldn't have this thing, whatever it is, frame or whatever. I should put it somewhere else. Also, what was that? Comic got 100 spiders? Oh my goodness. Listen to me. Here I am messing around with egg backgrounds and whatever. Meanwhile, Comic Code reaching 100 spiders. Congrats, Comic Code. And hey, Chimera as well. Welcome back. And Akubo. Still not finished yet? I mean, I know, I didn't actually do anything on the comic yesterday. Yesterday I didn't just take a step back, I took like 10 steps back. I went into a different room. I went into Exocomics' room. And I just like turned off my brain for the rest of the day. I started playing a game actually. I know. I know, look at me. Game and Boy. Started playing for a second I forgot what it was called. Dredge? I think it's even made by a Kiwi developer. I think it is Dredge. The fishing, the Lovecraftian fishing game. I always thought it looked kind of sort of intriguing, but I never really dove into it for one reason or another. And then I saw Steam was having this like fishing game sale. I'm like, oh, it's on sale. And then I looked and like, oh, it's actually on Game Pass as well. So I could just get a month of Game Pass, play on that. And then I realized, oh wait, it's also on the iPad. And so I decided to go for the iPad instead. That way I can just play sitting in Exocomics' room. So while Exocomics is working on a book, I kind of feel like I'm being productive by being in the same area. And I'm just playing on the iPad. Ooh, iPad? It's actually a really good port. I mean, not that I've played the original Dredge, but I hear other people say the port is really good. And I think the touch controllers work really well. It actually feels like I'm sailing a boat. I'm sure that's what sailing a boat is just like. I've got my two fingers on the screen. This one controls, and this one I push for the haste button. Works pretty well. Much more fluid, dynamic. But yeah, it looks cool. The art style is really nice. I like that kind of. It's kind of like minimal in terms of textures and things. It's like RuneScape, but beautiful. Not to say RuneScape it looks ugly or anything, but hold on, let me just show you. I mean, the cover and the app icons looks really nice already. But let me move over here. Like, as you can see, like there's new textures to say. It's like all these like low poly models, but combined, everything looks super nice. Is that a screenshot? No, that's concept art. But the game looks very much like it. I mean, look at this. There's different times of day, and you have this little boat. Oh gosh, don't want any spoilers here or anything. But yeah, having a little blast with it. I thought you were talking about Judge Dredge, Judge Dredd. Now Dredge the game. Good name. Dredge means like you take things out of the ocean or whatever. You're pulling things out of the ocean. And it also has like the other word, dread, in there as well. It gives it a little spooky overture. But yeah, it's pretty neat. This is me playing on my iPad. There I am. Beanie and everything. Looks like a cozy game. It is pretty cozy. I mean, it is technically like a horror game. In fact, I even had a nightmare last night about it. I actually had a nightmare about this game. I remember that I met like one of the like a character that was kind of inspired by the game, and it was a really freaky looking character. I can't remember what my dream was about exactly, but I woke up and I had goosebumps. You ever wake up from a nightmare and your legs are itchy? Every time I wake up from a nightmare, I get itchy legs. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just the goosebumps and all my leg hairs are just going berserk, having a little rave. That's just the fleas. Hey, I am flea free for like 2 years now, at least. At least. Fleas flee from Gregor, he clean. Hello, laptop Sarp. Hello, hello. And Komiko, never mind. I don't like horror games, jump scares. There's actually no jump scares in Dredge whatsoever. As far as I mean, I played I don't know like 6 hours of it so far. Um, I don't think there's any jump scares. Is it? It's not even really. It's not even really scary. I mean, there's nothing that actually. I mean, there's things in the water, but like you're always a little boat. It's not like there's no actual typical horror game scares going on. It's just kind of like this unsettling mood. The vibe is a little unsettling, and like you have to, if you hang out when the sun goes down and the fog comes in, it's like oh snap, like things are getting scary, spooky things in the fog, things like that. It's good. Definitely no jump scares. Just unsettling. Oh
None of those.
no! Jeez, you made my wrist tingle inside. Well, now I can't draw. Oh well. Sapu, can recommend Dredge. It's great. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I'm playing it correctly because I feel like I'm really taking my slow ass time, just grinding away, basically getting more and more like what's it called? Items to upgrade my boat. I don't know if I'm progressing in the story fast enough, but whatever. I'm just taking my sweet ass time. It's free. Oh, there's a free trial on iPad. It lets you get in pretty deep, to be honest, before hitting you with the paywall. Deep enough that it hooked me in. Hooked me in and reeled me in. Shag, are we doing after the comic is done? Are we shagging after the comic is done, Yodo? Jeez Louise. Maybe, but the cameras would be off. Yeah, what are we doing after? I don't know. Playing Dredge. I thought about it, but then I thought I don't know. I think people would be too bored watching me play Dredge. Bored and confused. I changed this background to be more red, and now I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like the red background. Not really sure. My brain's been pretty blah, to be honest. It's too red, and with this awning, it just feels like there's just red dripping down. I'm just gonna go all the way back to pink. Firefly, you love that game? Dredge? You played it? Um, the comic after it's colored is so much clearer. Excellent. And Sarp, no, I haven't done any critique yet. But I would lower your expectations because I don't really know what I would be critiquing for your screenshot. I see everything I was confused at when it was non-colored, so you did a very good job. Well, thank you, Yoda. Make it velvet, like velvet cake. Isn't velvet red? I thought you were saying it's too red. Isn't this velvet? Velvet cake? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it for now. To be honest, I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna work on this thingy. Move this up here. Move that down. We gotta do some work. Taking way too long with this. Whoops. Eh, why does this not select? No. Sorry, got the wrong layers selected there. Okay, now I can select this. Fine. Finally.
Get back to work!
Thank you. What is this? Just looking at changing this color as well. But yeah, focus sounds pretty good. Firefly. I played a demo of Dredge, but it's been on my wishlist for a while. But I've seen a few people streaming it here and there, and it's a good watch too. Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. It's so hard to try and catch spiders while my cat wants to play fetch. Get your cat to fetch the spiders. 2 birds in 1 stone. 2 spiders in 1 stone. Oh, you come on, you got 101 spiders. So sorry, I think my sound levels are all whack. The sound effects are really low. Meanwhile, the music is really loud in my ears. Let me change. Oh, I see. Let me move that down. I'm changing the levels for myself. Like, I don't think the audio is changing for you guys. Just in my ears. This way, now, sound effects will be louder. So congrats, Komoko, on your 101st spider. Speaking of cats versus spiders, woke up this morning. There was a spider on the floor downstairs, like this, like that. I think it was one of the cats. One of the cats must have done it, unless the spider just had a heart attack or something and just died by itself. I don't think so. I think a spider. I think a cat did it. And when I went to go take a closer look at what kind of spider it was, it started moving. Gave me a fright. Gave me a heebie-jeebie. Cats did not good. They did not do a good job at exterminating that spider. I'm liking this color more already, I think. Maybe this could be like red brick or something? Oh, jeez. I say, I'm liking this color more, and then suddenly I'm already changing it to something else. Just think something darker though. I didn't like that bright yellow color. It wasn't really working for me. And if I change this to actually brick or something, like actually adding like some little brick details, that could be interesting. Although that doesn't really work so well because you can't see. Wait, hold on, that doesn't make any sense. Oh god. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. Oh my god, I think I've gotten over my spider phobia to the point where I can hold a yellow orb weaver. Oh! I forgot to focus on the focus. Whoops. forgot, forgot to initiate the free focus. I mean, the focus. Jeez Louise. A yellow orb weaver in your hand? That's pretty impressive. I don't know exactly what an orb weaver is, but it sounds scary. Yellow orb weaver. You can hold this thing in your hand? Willingly? Damn. You haven't just gotten over your spider phobia. If you've like gone past the point into where it's become like a kink again or something, I don't know. I can't imagine wanting to hold a spider like this. Dear God. Kyoto trying to catch it. I had to catch a spider hanging out on my ceiling yesterday, or my cat would have torn my office up trying to get to it. Cat probably thought, no fair. No fair, you get to use your hands. Cats only have paws. What are you supposed to do? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Whoops. Hold on. Jesus Louise. Let me just zoom out for a second. I feel like I'm so on the spot when the camera's so large. I think what I'm going to experiment with is, very nice character, is what if I get rid of the wall entirely? Is that nuts? And that way I can have restaurant in the center. Where's that thing? Move the awning up too. And then move this thing in the middle. Oh, I still haven't done the focus. Oh, jeez. Outdoor seating? Ooh. Oh man, Foy's right. That's a dangerous idea. A dangerous idea when it's like it's kind of intriguing, but it requires a lot more work and drawing. Outdoor seating, so the whole thing would have. Now that wouldn't work because then the whole thing would have to zoom out a bit more to be able to show outdoor furniture around the edges. but then the picture would have to be way larger. Like the stars, they're already quite large. What if the top panel showed that the outdoor furniture? First a two-panel comic and now less details. Yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes I've gone too far with the details before. Like, to be honest, if I go and I look at past comics, like that other restaurant one, the soup one, like in hindsight, if I could do this one again, I would strip back the details a lot. Because there's so much going on in the background here with the bush, with the little flowers. Like look at this area here. Wow, it looks like my hand is inside of the it looks like my finger's been caught inside of the frame here. The soup frame. That's kind of a weird coincidence. Um, Behind there, where the chalk is, where you're supposed to be seeing him holding the chalk, there's like the edge of the flower pot, and then there's like the window, and then there's the wall, and then there's the windowsill. There's just so many different things. Even the flower pot has shading on it. And like there's even like a line. Oh man, my finger's getting cut off again. There's even like this line here of the awning. It's just so prominent. And the doorway is so dark you can barely see the hand there. Even though I tried adding like that kind of faint glow. And because there's so many different details going on, it's hard to even tell what changed from here to here. So in hindsight, I uh I wish I simplified this comic a lot more. But I have a feeling that when I was doing this on stream, I think I can already tell what happened. I thought, uh-oh, I'm basically just doing a one-panel comic. The background does not change, so I better make the background interesting, because I don't want to look lazy. And I think I spent way too long on the background making it so detailed. I'm doing detailed because I know it's not really detailed, but I mean, for this joke, it's detailed. Um, and it's kind of done itself a disservice. Yeah, that's my think. That's my think. That's my thought here. And I feel the same from pretty much a lot of the comics. I think they could have been simplified a bit more to read better. Like, what was I thinking with that table? Jesus Christ. That tablecloth. Too intense. Eh. Funnily enough, this is also a restaurant one. Meanwhile, like this one I started simplifying the background more. The shapes don't have like full on outlines and different colors and stuff, and you can read the characters better. I think that's actually a pretty good example of the two different ones. Like if I compare that with the oh shoot, where was it? Oh, this one. Very similar settings, restaurant setting, but this one, the background way more simplified. Characters are easily readable. This one, especially if you squint your eyes, it's just I don't know what's going on. It's hard to tell. But yeah, just my thoughts. I'm still not focusing. Oh jeez. Okay, let me let me think. What am I focusing on? Um. Okay, I'll focus. It's been like half an hour since that focus was redeemed. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. What's the song? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna focus now. It's probably gonna be me just like staring at this in silence. But it's part of the focus. I'm thinking. See you in 5 minutes.
Let's do it.
Tiny version of me as well. Hmm. Hmm. Good lord. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank you for the focus. Not really sure what I did here in the focus at all. Um, Xiao. Can't actually read the full word restaurant anywhere. Even this one is backwards. Orant. Store. I mean, it's pretty clear, right? No? No, I think there's better. This is. I'm missing the mark here. Hold on. Let me look at some. Just let me unpause alerts.
Get back to work.
Akuba, thank you. Thank you for another focus there. Salty Wookie, 67 months. Thank you very much. Resubbing with that Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if I search cartoon? Let's see. How do real cartoonists do this? I wonder. Ooh, that looks nice. No, that's pretty. Oh snap! It looks just like the soup thing I got going on. Wait, where is it? Right there. That. That. Oh my goodness. Did I steal it from this picture? These are like clip art. I know. Shutterstock.com. I do like this one though. This one feels like it could be a point and click adventure game or something. But the reason I like to, I mean, not that I think these are works of art or whatever, but I think what clip art and these stock images are good at is at showing what is like what reads as like a restaurant window best. Like what it's kind of like if you want to draw like a really visible house or something, and you look at clip art of a house, the clip art it does usually a good job of like showing what are the elements that people expect to see in a house, in a generic house or something. Same with like this restaurant, the face of a restaurant on the outside. Like you get some like quick ideas here. Like okay, again, this chalkboard thing is a common theme outside of a restaurant. You got these potted plants. That's another thing. You got the open sign. That's one. You got the awning there. Awning. It's like these elements make up this image. Yeah. Ooh, nighttime. Yeah, we'll definitely have it on daytime though. I think making it nighttime just adds another element, like another kind of confusing element. There's that awning again, red and white awning. Nighttime looks better. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think adding, if anything, it'll make it more difficult because nighttime means that the inside would be lit up and the outside would be dark. So, so then the whole punchline area would be the darkest part. I don't know. I don't really see that working out so well. Do they have chefs in a cafe? Somebody's got to make the food. I was just thinking because cafe would be a shorter word to put in the background here. Or it could be like symbolized by like a coffee cup icon or something. Something, like this. It's pretty classic. Again here as well. Bistro? Bistro, yeah, maybe. Bistro? Haven't you seen Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares? All you need is a microwave. Wait, chefs use microwaves, right? Kitchen Nightmares is a good show. The British one. Gordon Ramsay's, I think it's called, yeah, no, Kitchen Nightmares. Wasn't that Gordon Ramsay's like first show? But the UK one is really good. Much more wholesome, lower stakes, less shing sound effects. The American one isn't that bad. It's not that bad, but it ain't as good as the British one, I think. There's like less fabricated like intensity with the British one, and it's more just like Gordon just wants to get the job done in a good way and make this like restaurant do well. And there isn't like this huge like argument, screaming, fallout, and all that stuff. There's not, yeah, violent strings, yeah. There's not as much drama, but it's more what's the word? Quaint? Is quaint a good word or is that a bad word? I can't tell. Looking here at curtains. So I'm like studying, I'm absorbing these images. What else we could add? Window frames, curtains there. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, this is an AI picture. Uh-oh. I take back my compliments. Oh man. And the only reason I even thought it was AI was because of the created on Crayon. So that was my first clue. The second clue, I mean, if I had to, would be that these squiggles, I don't know if you can even see it on the on stream here. These squiggles here don't make any sense. And the brick thing doesn't line up in the corner there. You can add minus AI to remove AI results. Yeah, I guess not too bothered. I'm not even like using this as like a perfect ref anyway. Trying to spot what is AI and what is not is actually kind of a fun game. Depressingly fun. Like this one feels AI as well. That weird plant box in the window frame doesn't look right here. The lamps look strange as well. Like that squiggly over here in this one. Yeah. How about you finish the comic and then you can play an actual fun game? instead of just instead of this fun game of seeing whether an image is AI or not. Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. What if, hear me out. Protect the VIP team.
At foo_free1 coffee fee.
Hello, hello. Sarahman, welcome back. Hmm. Oh gosh. Let's let's do titles, I think. I'm gonna call it now. Let's just do titles. I cannot compute. My brain is really refusing to work. This not even just today, just the past like 2 weeks, I'd say. Um I don't know what's going on with my brain. Uh I think maybe it's best if I just do titles and then I'll let this be future Gregor's problem. Did you take ADHD meds today? Are you still on it? Actually, I'm off. I'm off most of my meds, to be honest. Although I wouldn't say that's the reason why I'm not. I don't think it's the reason why I'm not feeling it. Um, yeah, I don't know. I stopped. Hold on. Let me just change to a bit more of a background song music. Um, yeah, I guess like real talk for a second. Um, I'm gonna pause alerts. Yeah, I went off the ADHD meds like a month ago now, I think, or a few weeks ago. Ritalin specifically, because yeah, it wasn't good for me anymore. I'd say they had run out of stock of the type that I was originally getting. 2 times 20 milligrams, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and then they ran out of stock. So for 1 month, I was on the 40 milligram one instead, 140 per day instead of 220s. But that wasn't good for me at all. It was too intense. Like I went on a walk after stream one day to try and like clear my head, and I came back and I was like exhausted mentally because the walk, my anxiety was up like 3,000%. I was looking, I was walking to drop off some sticker orders and stuff in the mail, and on the way I was just like constantly checking down driveways because I was my brain was worried that a car would come out of a driveway and like hit me. So I was always like looking at the driveways as I was walking down this road. And then I got worried that I looked like some sort of burglar scoping out the joints to see if anyone was home, or like seeing if there was a package or something on the doorstep. So then I was worried that I was coming across looking like a potential criminal. And just there's other things where it's like, oh, I see someone walking toward me. They're like 200 meters away, but already my brain is like, all right, what are we doing here? Are we making eye contact? Are we saying hello? Should I look at the ground? Should I look up at the last second? You know, it's just all these different things going on at the same time, and then I get to the store, drop off the mail. I check out a store um, to look at like children's graphic novels and stuff, just to while I'm in the area of the stores and stuff. And then walking in, I feel more paranoid of being seen as a. I don't know why I get so paranoid of being seen as a criminal. I don't know why. But I walk in and I take off my sunglasses because I think I don't want to look like I'm trying to hide something. So I take off my sunglasses, put them in my pocket, and then I realize, oh, do they think I'm stealing sunglasses now? Like if I walk out with sunglasses in my pocket, do they think that those are the sunglasses I stole from the shelf? So then I'm like, I hold it in my hand, go into the store to make sure that any security cameras can see me walking in with these sunglasses to prove that these are my sunglasses. Oh man. Same thing with like the beanie on my head because I had to take it off because I'm too sweaty, and now suddenly I'm holding this item which feels like I could have just taken it off a shelf. It's just nonstop worrying, and just and then I'm like at the bookshelves looking at the books, and I'm really aware of everyone around me, and one person coughs like on the other side of the room, and I'm holding my breath because I don't want to get COVID. And then when I'm walking out, it's just like Don't put your hands in your pocket. That looks suspicious. Do I try and make contact with the person at the cashier to say thank you for having me? Because it feels weird if I'm just walking out without buying anything. And then of course the whole walk back, driveways, and even the cat. I was trying to think because like when Exocomics goes on a walk, it always sounds so wholesome. She goes on a walk. She has a wholesome time. She interacts with cats. She gets all these ideas. Wholesome interactions, exchanges, little leaves falling and stuff. And I'm trying to get a little bit of that with my walk, and I see a cat. I'm like, okay, let me pat this cat. Wholesome moment. I'm worried. Do the people at this house think I'm trying to steal the cat? Or is this cat going to follow me home now? Or I have to cross the road, and I was worried that the cat was going to follow me crossing the road and get hit by a car. All of these things. It was no good. And yeah, so I didn't want to do that again. With I know that's a different dosage of Ritalin, so I could just go back to my regular 220s instead of 140. But I don't know, even then, I don't even know why I was on them anymore because I feel like I wasn't really focusing all that well anyway. And then I emailed my psychiatrist to ask about what I should do in terms of meds, maybe go on a different type of med or whatever. And he never replied. So, so I thought, screw this. I don't want to be paying all this money for meds anyway, because that's another thing. I don't even understand how, like what I'm paying for. You have to like pay for a psychiatrist like once a year so that that you prove to the government that you deserve to be on medication. So you got to pay for that appointment, and then every time I need to refill my meds, I have to email my psychiatrist people to send the chemist the prescription. I have to pay them for that, and I go to pick it up at the chemist, and I have to pay them for the pills. It's just like I don't know how much it's costing, and then you have like a number of repeats before you have to do this whole exchange again. It's just so overwhelming. I don't know what's going on. So I just kind of want to get off everything. Yeah. Because I feel like it wasn't really doing anything for me anyways. And I'm still on the antidepressants, but I'm also trying to cut back on that slowly. I'm weaning myself off of that. It's not a I've been on different antidepressants in the past, which are more like they change I don't even know, but they change the molecular structure of your brain or something. I don't know. They do something that like affects you longish term, I don't know. So that you can't just like quit cold turkey because your brain is now like recombobulated to be a certain way. I don't know. That was this other thing. I can't even remember what it was called. But the one I'm on at the moment is not like that. It's more just like it's much more lower stakes, I think. Zyban. I, I think the technical name is bupropion. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm trying to wean myself off of that slowly but surely because I just want to get off all the meds. It's cheaper, first of all, not to be on anything, and it's just less reminders, things I have to remember to do. Although I am taking other pills, but just like vitamin D and like iron and vitamin C and all that. I still take those, but that's fine. Uh, but yeah, one thing I have noticed though, which I thought was kind of interesting with this, because Ritalin is for ADHD, right? It's to keep you focused or whatever. I noticed that when I play Beat Saber is like my a good test for some reason to see how well I focus on something. So if I'm not doing well at Beat Saber, it's like I'm not focused, my brain's not in it, whatever. And I noticed that if I'm on Ritalin, if I had taken it recently and I play Beat Saber, I play okay. If I play at the end of the day after the Ritalin's worn off, I play not that great, not that great at all. And then the days I don't have any Ritalin at all back then, I would also just not be good at all at Beat Saber. Um, but since going off of it, getting off of it entirely, my Beat Saber has gotten very well. I'm beating, like, I am number one on all the high scores between Exocomics and I. She used to be beating me on a lot of songs. Now I am like unmatched. I feel like it honestly feels like I am Neo and I'm seeing the code. I'm seeing the red lady, the lady in the red dress, and like everything is like in slow motion, like bullet time or whatever. I'm just like slicing these beats. Could I just be practiced at Beat Saber though? I don't know. I've been playing Beat Saber for a couple of years now, and it just feels like within the past few weeks since I stopped taking Ritalin regularly, my Beat Sabering has just like gotten twice as good. And even when I was on the medication before, I remember I'm trying to focus on Beat Saber, but my mind kept thinking like, oh, I should like, I wonder if I should show my parents Beat Saber. I should bring it over for Christmas one day, and then we can all play Beat Saber. And I wonder if this would be a good song for me to show off how Beat Saber works and yada yada. I mean, they played it before, but not on this quest thing. But anyway, and I'm thinking all this while I'm trying to play, and of course I'm missing some notes. But now off the meds entirely, I don't even get distracted like that. I'm just slicing them beats. I even got a full what's it called, full combo where you don't miss a single note in a Dua Lipa song, Expert Plus, obviously, on the first try. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, my Beat Saber ring has gone really well. The comics, on the other hand, not so good. But I don't think this has anything to do with focusing. I think me failing to work on this comic this week is it comes from a different thing entirely. It's not really a matter of focus because I was working on other stuff the past week or so. I was rewriting my book project proposal thing, and off meds and everything, I was writing like like 3 4 hours, 3 hours nonstop, just like I mean not writing like continuously, but I was like focused and like working on it for like 3 hours without any problem, without getting distracted by things. And that was just like the other week, and I rewrote my entire book script um, within like 5 days. I rewrote it because I don't want to get too much into it because it's all very secret and under wraps, but basically targeting like a different demographic, going for a slightly younger age range to see what that would look like, because I think the idea I had might suit that better. So I rewrote the whole book with that in mind. And anyways, so that's been going well. But when it comes to the loading artist comics here, oh man, I don't know. Maybe it's a burnout thing or something. I don't know. I just feel like, I guess my brain just wants to change. I think that's what it is. That's what my therapist says. Therapist, not psychiatrist. Is a different person. Yeah, but it's tricky because I also feel very guilty when I don't feel into what I'm doing. Like, to complain that, oh, making these loading hours comics isn't bringing me joy just feels like such a spoiled complaint to have, such a first world problem, especially these days with what's going on in the world, that it makes me feel bad even complaining about that. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for um, putting up with my ranting here. Let me read some of the chat. Let's see. Where it's Lego. To be fair, all this sounds like me on a regular non-med day. At least the shoplifting part, the part where you feel paranoid about being seen as a shoplifter. Yeah, I feel much calmer since I'm off the meds about stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess brains change over time. Maybe it was good for me at the time. I've been on the meds for like 5 years now or something. Maybe it's time my brain just changed and I don't need them anymore. Or I need something else instead or something. Thank you, Sarp. Thank you very much. Where it's like a common misconception, ADHD isn't a focus/concentration problem. It's choosing what you concentrate on. Usually boring, uninteresting stuff. And Speed Saber you'll do well on. Second Manity, I've gone through all the ADHD meds now, and none of it actually helped me focus. Lamau, they're effing up my sleep though, so I gotta wake up earlier now to take them. The only thing they seem to do is just make me slightly less sleepy. Well, it's something, I guess. Slightly less sleepy is not the worst thing, I guess. Man, sleepiness. I am very sleepy these days. But I was like this even before I went off the pills. Um. Oh, should I refund any focuses? Oh no, I think only 4 if I redeemed the focus, and we did do that focus actually. So that focus was all well and done. Look how much we did. Good lord. Oh, Akuba redeemed one. Wait, what? Hold on. Eh? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm. Wait, something changed here. Okay, I see now. The Twitch rewards list thingy that I got going on here. I could have sworn it used to be top was the latest, but now bottom is the latest. I've been looking at. I've been looking at things from 15 days ago. Whoops. Okay, scrolling down. Oh, I see here. Okay, I see. Comic titles. Gotcha. But yeah, refunding is good. Sounds good. Thank you, Dry Race Girl. Nyctophy, hey Nyctophy. Being in the zone is neat until you realize your bladder is about to explode and you can't remember the last time you ate anything, talked to anyone, or ate anything. is that double up on the ate anything intentional? You went to bed 3 hours ago, gave up, and came here. This will definitely, I think, help you fall asleep. Let's do comic titles, huh? Shall we? Let me unpause alerts for a second. There's a spider that was caught. A Kubo. And highlight a message from Sarp. Thank you very much. I read that before, but now it's coming through because I had everything paused. And oh, this is interesting. The focus didn't even come through. I guess because it was refunded before it alerted? Wait, no, how does that work? I don't know. But let's do comic titles, and then I'll deal with actually making this look less like ass later on. Because I can't do that right now. It's not working out very well. Uh-oh. Let me, the two-panel comic really looks very small with this, well, I was gonna say temporary background border thing here, but it's kind of, it's kind of been here for a while now. That's not, I can't really call it temporary anymore. Oh gosh. It's because, the reason is because the way I have this set up, since changing to the iPad, it's not as elegant as it was when I had it on the computer. I'd have to like change how the whole scene works, and I just haven't really gotten around to doing that. So it just looks like it's missing a bunch of panels. Oh my god. It's not a bonus other half. That makes it sound worse, chroma code. I haven't even thought of the bonus panels. That is also future Gregor's problem. Near future Gregor. Oh boy. Whereas, like, speaking of sleep, I should hit the bed before you start some enticing drawing games that I can't tear my eyes off. Tear my eyes off of. Comic looks great. Well, thank you, Words Lego. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Have a good one. I just saw Big White Bear's comic title suggestion as well this entire time. The laziest comic ever, and yet it takes me twice as long as any other comic. How is this possible? Anyway, thanks for that, Big White Bear. Let's see. Boo from Caloranton. Ghost themed, I think. One step away from just doing Fireside style comics. That would be incredible. Although much harder than people might expect. Fireside style comics. I love the Fireside. I would say Fireside's always one of the three pillars of my inspiration. You got Fireside for its humor, Calvin and Hobbes for its heart, and Garfield for its selling out. Those are my three. What are they called? Three wise men. Something like that. Load rage. This is people are very much abusing the comic title suggestion system here. This is basically just sending a chat with speech bubbles. Look at all this. Look at all this. How are these subtitles? These are not title suggestions, FYI. I would flush them all, but the flushing just takes too long. Like this. Because then I have to wait until it goes away, and then I can push the button. If I do it too quickly... I don't know. 4 out of 5 stars. Actually, I can flush pretty fast. A cut above. Here we go. First actual title suggestion. Thank you. Good lord. A cut above. A cut above. Technically, it's more of a rip than a cut. If I'm being pedantic. Oh wait, 4 out of 5 was a legit one? 4 out of 5 stars? Wait, hold on. Let me go back to that. 4 out of 5 stars. Am I missing something? Because it looks like 4 out of 5. But there's 5 stars. What? Oh, this is okay. Wait, yeah, this is before when the color was the sketch. The sketch was more misleading, and a few people thought instead of it being 1 out of 5 stars, it was 4 out of 5 stars. I get you. I get you. I get you. All right, cut above. I'm just gonna add it to the wall. That wall's looking very blank at the moment, and I don't hate it. Cut above the rest. Cheeky from Yoyoto. All Star. I wonder if that's. Is that spoilery? It's All Star. I think that's something there. Nice and short. I like that. By Smash Mouth. What a ripoff. You could argue that it's a ripoff going to that restaurant, but actually he's ripped off the review. Yes. And Yoyota's a cut above the rest. That's like doing the Price is Right thing. One guy does $500 and then you do 501. When stars align. Ooh. Pretty clever. Written in the stars. Rising star. Ranting. Cutting corners. You think, oh, the chef is cutting corners. That's why he's got such bad reviews. But actually, he's cutting these corners as well. There's two corners that he's cut off. I think it's something there. Rising Star is good from Dry Raise Girl. Rising Star. I think the reason why I don't like Rising Star so much is that it feels like Rising Star is more about like a person as a rising star, let alone not really so much like an establishment. I think maybe I'm overthinking it. Piece of cake. Piece of review. I have reservations. ... As in, he's got reservations about the rating he got, and then it's also a restaurant term. Michelin stars. Michelin stars. Michelin stars. Technically, isn't a Michelin star out of 3? I think. Wait, is it? Wait, 3 Michelin stars? Yes. Michelin stars. I appreciate the pun though. Props for pun. Fable for 2? Oh, I see. Wait, no. Fable? Oh, like a made up tale? Like a made up story? Like Table for 2. A bit torn from the ratings, or just a bit torn? Like he's feeling a bit torn. Something that torn is not a bad word. Point of view. Changing your point of view. Kind of reminds me of how much that Ghost comic, how well that one did on like Facebook and whatever. I see it being reposted a lot where it's like, it's just your point of view, man. The one where the ghost is like, thinks he's bad at haunting and he's trying to learn how to haunt. He's reading all these books, he's throwing books around, and everyone's freaking out because the books are moving around by themselves. I think someone usually adds like, it's just about your point of view. As like a subtle text they add on top. Angle of a snack. Angle of attack. Angle of a snack. What's an angle of attack? Depending on like how they attack this problem. Starstruck. Stark. Stark. Like star and Stark as in the Game of Thrones family.
Stark.
Severe or bare in appearance or outline. The ridge formed a stark silhouette against the sky. Or complete or sheer. He came running back in stark terror. Stark naked. stark raving mad. Star quality. This restaurant has some star qualities. Stars failing upward. Like falling upward, failing upward. Stellar failure. Stellar star. The stars have aligned. Oh, that's almost too apt, too perfectly chosen that it's almost too spoilery. But it's the perfect phrase to use for this comic for sure. Stars have aligned. It's almost as if I thought of that phrase first and then came up with the comic idea. Stars have aligned. Seeing stars. Seeing stars. Kind of like that almost feels like you've been hit with like some sort of shock or surprise and you're seeing stars. You don't know what's going on anymore. Ooh. Which I think is pretty good because he's seeing a bunch of stars in the first panel. Hitch your wagon to a star. Starry lied, like starry eyed. But he lied. Starry lied. Something there. Not bad, not bad. Starry light. Star attraction. 1 star criticism. Restart. Restart. To restart his restaurant. Almost looks like restaurant condensed as well. Oh, hey, we'll speak of the restaurant. Restar Ant. Restar Ant. Then you get the word ant just as much as you have the word star. That makes you think of ants. What is this, a restaurant for ants? What a ripoff! Unfortunately, Klaus beat you to that one. Murdog, we already have on the wall. What a ripoff. When the sussy banker is sussy. Thank you for reminding me that we have the flush animation. Oh, Gregor, did you understand stellar failure? You kind of glossed over it. Stellar failure. Stellar. Stellar.
Stella.
Oh, it's relating to stars? Oh, I didn't even... Okay. Hold on. Remember to self, do not take ADHD meds. Also, don't be Gregor. Good advice. Good advice. Especially the second part. Hold on. Where's... Oh god, I've pushed too many buttons. Where was Stellar? Where was Stellar? Stellar! Stellar! Where are you, Stellar? Stellar. Oh, there you are. Failing upward, star quality. That's a bit later than this. Star quality. Both. Stellar failure. I didn't actually realize the word stellar relates to stars. I thought you were just saying that because stellar sounds like star. Like L-R. Star. But it turns out stellar actually the #1 definition relating to a star or stars. Oh, that's why they call it interstellar. Oh. Interstellar. Oh. I didn't realize. Oops. Ah. I always thought stellar was just like, great. That's great. Wow, this plate is stellar. Top quality. Top notch. I didn't realize it was saying this plate is like the stars. Anything, it sounds confusing. Okay, here we go. Back to the present now. A 5-star restaurant. scar. He's scarred for life. He's ripped the page, causing a scar in paper. Ripped off. Klaus has what a rip off. Ripped off technically is different. I'm gonna add it to the wall just for the drama. Ripped off is a better phrasing of what a rip off. I like that it's shorter. Stars and crafts, like arts and craft. He's being crafty with his stars. It kind of makes you just think of the Blizzard game. Where's Gordon Ramsay? I thought this was Kitchen Nightmares. Quite long for a title. Constellation Prize. Oh, is that good? What's the actual word? Constellation? Is it? Oh, Consolation Prize. Oh, that's pretty good. Consolation is a consolation prize is a prize given to a loser. Constellation is like the alignment of stars. That's pretty good. That's a good one. Star power. Cut out for cooking. He's not cut out for cooking. He's cut out the stars. Cooking the books. Oh, Chuck Chan, you off to bed? Have a good night, Chuck Chan. Take care. Thank you for watching. Sleep well. Miss Chillin' Stars. Miss Chillin' Stars? He's missing the stars? Off the charts. He's ripped off the stars off the charts. His restaurant's so good, it's literally off the charts. That's something there. Continental breakfast. It's a con. Not bad. And that's it. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Some good titles there. Let me see. Let me revisit the ones. We have A Cut Above by Big White Bear, All Star by Firefly, What a Ripoff by Official Klaus, When Stars Align by Dry Rays Girl, Cutting Corners by Big White Bear, The Stars Have Aligned by Firefly, as well as Seeing Stars as well. Starry Lied, like Starry Eyed, and Stellar Failure, both by Chimera, Ripped Off by Words Lego, kind of like how Words Lego is ripped off Klaus's What a Ripoff title, Constellation Prize by Yoyoto, and Off the Charts by Coma Code. A very good collection of titles there, gotta say. Good job, everyone. I would say my favorite at the moment is tricky, but I think Constellation Prize is pretty damn good because it has that. It's got the loser prize, so he's not winning, and this is his trophy, and it's about the alignment of stars. It's like firing on all cylinders. It's pretty good. When Stars Align is also good, but I think When Stars Align almost feels like it doesn't have that loser quality to it, the loser trophy, and it almost feels it's almost like too obvious to know what will happen from that title alone, you know. But it's almost When Stars Align is almost too perfect. It's almost too perfect of a title. It's too descriptive, even though it is a very like a clever bit of wordplay there too. That's up there. That's also one of my favorites. Kelly Renton, who was Teenage Dirtbag before. I was so engrossed by the titles that I didn't even realize it. But anyways, those are the titles. Thank you very much. Okay. And there was a Firefly got the spider. Sorry, Coma Code. Even on my screen, I saw Firefly got the spider first. But that would have been down to the milliseconds.
Could be a hand-shaped bird. I know that happens sometimes.
Let's see here. Dredge stream next week. Dredge? I don't even know if I'll still be playing that game next week. my attention span to games is so short usually, but we'll see. Maybe. Um. Boy. Also, plans for birthday stream. Yeah, birthday. Birthday next week. Oh gosh. I don't know what we'll be doing. Not a subathon. I don't have it in me this year. I don't have it in me. I don't know what we'll be doing next week, to be honest. I'm not sure. Definitely won't be doing a comic, that's for sure. Hey Gregor, should I break the bad news to you now about your birthday? What's the bad news? That I'm getting older? To a sub a subathon, it just gets harder every year. Oh god. I don't think we're doing good for you this year. All good, Psychomanity. All good. We're all tired. Me too. I feel like, how about we should just do a slumber party? How about that? We should just all, that should be the birthday event. Everybody just sleeps together. And not in, okay, as soon as I said that, that sounds way too exciting. I meant, we all just get, we always get sleeping bags and we just fall asleep for about 48 hours. Just a big unconscious collective. And that'd be nice. That would be my what I'd want for my birthday. Just like 48 hours of unconscious sleeping. Hard to wrap though. Look at all those snug emotes. Oh, everyone, but they're all called cozy except for mine. Load snug. Then you got Hippo cozy, Dunk cozy, Thanes cozy. What if you did a group canvas for your birthday? That way we could still get you some drawings, but it's more casual. There's an idea. There's an idea. Less what's it called? Pressure for sure. Group canvas. Sub only, right? Because I mean, can't do it publicly. Can't give every random person a pencil. Are we sneaking a little game now before finish? I think I'm kind of just I'm inching my way to the exit sign, to be honest, I feel. Sorry, off topic, but what Greg thinks about me, I'm trying to be on his streams when I'm available. By the way, happy birthday. I know it's very early, but I'm saying this if I can't join. What I think about you? I think about what's it called? the parasocial relationship stuff that I have to worry about. That's what I think. That's what comes to mind. Do I need to put in like more distance? More? I think let's all just keep it casual. I don't want to get into any strings attached things here. Don't want to get too involved. You can come and join the stream. You can watch me fail to draw a comic. But that's pretty much as far as it's gonna go. Okay, now do me. Whoa, NGNZ. This is not a fan. Fan? What are they called? Fan bangs? What are they called? What are they called? I don't know. Not doing that. Now that would be a wild birthday stream. Hey Gregor, want to know what I think about you? Easy. I don't. You're John Hamming me? Psychomanity? Like in Mad Men? I don't think about you at all. That elevator scene? It's amazing. Touchyourfans.com is available. Should I buy it? Jesus Christ. What a birthday gift. Here's your birthday gift. I got you touchyourfans.com. Anyways, I know it's pretty early, but I think it's probably best that I bounce now. So thank you very much for watching. Shortest stream ever, shortest comic ever. And I'll see you around. Your pencil only went down by 11%. Oh, you saw the thingy come up? For some reason, I feel like you just saw my pencil naked. Like you just felt almost too revealing. Like, oh my gosh, you know exactly what's going on inside my pencil? My battery level? How invasive. Also, Karen, you have come at the worst time. Actually, no, it's not the worst. The worst time would have been 5 minutes later. But we're just ending. But thank you for joining us and for your enthusiastic greetings. Sorry to be ending so suddenly. I would normally stay longer, but this week in general has just not been this week's been a rocky week. Yes. All right. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. And that's the end of the stream today. I can't believe you're still here where it's Lego. Didn't you say we're going to bed like an hour ago? Go to bed! Stream's over! Everyone go to bed. Even if it's lunchtime, even if it's morning time, let's all go to sleep.